Jai Shri Krishna, and this is a continuation of chapter 4 verse 13. Chaturvarnam maya shricham guna karma vibhagasaha. Now, I have already explained about number one quality here. The four varnas created by the Lord comes from the three gunas. And how can we divide four? How can we get 4 from 3? This is the manner how we will get 4 from 3. Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. I have described that at length from volume 1 of this verse. This is volume 2. Rajasic, Tamasic, Sattvic and Tamasic. Now again you will see the Tamagun quality is all in the end. And Satagun is in the middle. And the dominating force is Rajagun. This is the Kshatriya quality. The Kshatriya quality. This quality is a dominant influence to protect Dharma. This is Arjuna's quality. Lord Shri Ram came as a Kshatriya to fight to defend Dharma. It teaches us about our duty as mankind. Man's duty is to perform righteous actions. We are not animal. Take for instance a donkey. You know, a donkey duty is to bray, but man's duty is to pray. We have to pray. We have to perform our duty. And of course, the reward will be there. Lord Krishna will give us that reward. As he did to Arjuna, when Arjuna failed to fight the battle. When he failed to fight the battle of righteousness, what happened? His body quivered with emotion when he see his own kith and kin on the other side of the battlefield. His body quivered with emotion. And he flung to the back of the chariot. He dropped his bow and arrow. Oh Krishna, I will not fight. Not even for the riches of the 3 worlds put them together would I engage myself in this battle, much less for the riches of the earthly kingdom. This is all they were fighting for, an earthly kingdom. He failed to fight. Then Lord Krishna speak to him in the 2nd chapter of the 2nd verse. Kutaswa kashmalam idam visamisam upastitam ad ardam justam asvargam akirti karam Arjuna. O Arjuna, how have these impurity befall you? They are not fitted for a man who knows the value of life. They lead to infamy. They lead you to a lower world. Your duty is to fight and protect your dharma here. You see how many millions of warriors are there with battle, with weapons in their hand to fight against you. And the Pandavas, because you stand firmly to protect your dharma, to protect the world of righteousness. And if you fail to fight, you will go to hell. You know, Krishna was a little staunch with him, very stern. And sometimes our teachers will be stern to us too, to teach us. My dear brothers and sisters, this is our duty when the Kshatriya, governed by Rajagun, supported by Satagun, and very little Tamagun, my dear brothers and sisters, that is the Kshatriya quality. And each and every one of us in this world, we have this quality. Like I said, we cannot destroy the Gunas, but minimum Tamagun, 2% I will say. You know, but number 2 shows Rajagun supported by Satagun, which is 2 powerful quality, good quality. And then we have the Tamasic quality in the end. So number 2 is telling us that we have to be an ambitious person. A person's ambition is directed to the welfare of others. We have to look out for we have to be concerned over others. We have to look out for the problems of others and try to help. This is what Lord Krishna was teaching Arjuna all about in the Gita, my dear brothers and sisters. Now, the third one, Rajagun, Tamagun, and Satagun. You see what happened there now? Number 3, Rajagun remain in the dominant force, as the dominant force rather, but now Tamagun step into the middle, and Satagun, the Sattvic quality, move to the end. Very little Sattvic quality, more Tamagun quality, and majority of Rajagun quality. This is termed as the Vaishnava. You know, these are people the merchant people, the business class people. And they all live in this world. We depend on them also. Bear in mind, all these quality, we all have them. We all have all these quality. We have Brahman quality in us. We have Kshatriya quality. We have Vaishnava quality. And we have Sudra quality. Don't be afraid to wipe your face and admit that. My dear brothers and sisters, merchant people, I'll tell you a little story comes to mind. One day Lord Krishna and his brother Balaram was walking in the village, and they were very thirsty. So they went to this merchant. He was loading his truck with his merchandise to go and deliver, And they called on him, "Sir, can we have some water? We're so thirsty." And he was busy loading his truck. He says, "Look, man, I don't have time for you. I have to go deliver my merchandise. Go to the neighbor, you will get some water there." So Lord Krishna, before he left the house, he blessed him. He says, "Sir, I bless you so that you will always be a wealthy man." And Balaram was looking on. He didn't say anything. They went to the neighbor. An old man was lying in his hammock, relaxing. "Sir, can we have some water?" "Oh, sure. Aye, andar aaye, baithiye." He gave them a seat to sit down, and he went and he brought 2 cups of water and he gave it to them. And they drank, Krishna drank, Balaram drank, they satisfied themselves. And upon leaving, Krishna said to the old man, "I bless you so that you will always remain poor." Now, Balaram, this thing has bothered him. He says, "Oh Krishna, what is your problem? That merchant who drives us away didn't give us any water. You bless him so that he will be a wealthy man. And now this man here, this poor man, he quench our thirst, and you bless him so that he will remain poor. What is wrong? What is wrong with you? It should have been the opposite way around, But Lord Krishna told him, "My brother, you see that man there, the rich man, the more wealth he attain and accumulate, look how busy he is. He don't have time for anyone. He don't have time to entertain his guests, not even to give them a cup of water. But you see this poor man here, he will always be poor, and he will always serve. When you are poor, you will always serve God. You will always serve humanity. But when you have too much wealth, you will forget God. You don't think about serving." This is the merchant quality. This is the Vaishnava quality. But it shouldn't be that way, my dear brothers and sisters. Let us take note. Although you may be a rich man listening to this message, take some time off to help others. God bless you to become a rich man. We pray for your richness. We pray for your happiness. But at least this message, take them and offer some of your wealth to humanitarian services, to the needy, to the hungry, to the homeless. Give something back, because giving completes the cycle of receiving. One day, we will leave everything behind and we'll be gone from this world. When we take birth, the weight of our birth, let's say for example 5 pounds as a little baby, when we die, the ashes will weigh the same 5 pounds. So we came with 5 pounds, we will leave with 5 pounds. That's it. All the money that we work for, everything remains behind, my dear brothers and sisters. Yes, we have to work, we have to take care of the bills and the family and so on. No problem. But give back something in return to your community, to your mandirs, to the poor. So Lord Krishna is teaching us a wonderful message here. So when we look at number 3 here once again, the Rajagun supported by Tamagun and very little Satagun quality, that is the Vaishnava quality, the merchant quality, the salesperson. When they come to your home to sell you, especially insurance and all these things, they will come with so much of beautiful smiles to you. They will tell you so much of them. They will promise you the world. And you know what? You have to pay for that smile too. You have to pay for that smile. Today in the real estate industry, you have known what happened with some of our own very people who come and fool us. No money down on a mortgage. You will own a house free of charge. No closing cost. Let me tell you something. That will put you out in the street, and many of us, our people, find themselves living in basement, sometime in the street. My dear brothers and sisters, be careful, be smart, educate yourself. So, number 3 teaches us that to be a Vaishnava, we have to again come to the intellect. Let us learn to rise above them. And finally, the fourth one, the fourth quality is Tamogun, Rajagun, Satugun. Opposite of number 1. Look at it. Opposite of number 1. So the Brahman quality is Satugun, Rajagun, Tamogun. When Sattvic quality dominates us or is predominant in us, then we are called the Brahman. When Rajasic quality is predominant in us, then we are called a Kshatriya. We will protect the good. Then the third, when Rajagun supported by Tamogun and very little Sattvic, we are the Vaishnava, the merchant, the business class people. And the fourth one is when Tamasic quality is predominant, supported by Rajasic and very little Sattvic, we are called as Sudras. This is where the problem comes. We become small-time criminals. We become cheaters. We live illicit life. We cheated, we lie, we rob, we thieve, and we cause dissension into the lives of others. We cause degradation into our own life. Small ambition. My dear brothers and sisters, if we use this little chart, then I'm positively sure we can rise from Sudrahood all the way to Brahmanhood. We can rise. All of us being blessed with this human birth. And it is not possible for us to rise to become a Brahmana. You don't have to be born a Brahman to become a Brahman. None of us are born a teacher or a lawyer or a doctor. Obama wasn't born to be the president, but he worked his way up and become the president. My dear brothers and sisters, don't let anyone put you down. And I'm positively sure this is a debating verse. But if you have any better way of explaining it, please, I urge and I respect that you do so that our people can be aware. This is my way of interpreting it, as I have read some of Swami Dayanand Saraswati from Pennsylvania, his wonderful explanation of this verse especially. I have put them together and share it with you. And of course I've diverted into my own mental faculty to bring out some of these important meaning. So please, I urge and I respect all of you that try to live a good life. Be good, do good, and live good, and leave the rest for God. And remember, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, always be careful. Don't ever forget God. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, always be careful. Don't ever forget God. This is my little message to you today. So 2 links connect to this verse. Chaturvarna Mayasisham, chapter 4, verse 13. I wish you all well, you and your family. May the optimistic blessings of Bhagavan Krishna be with us all. Jai Shri Krishna.